Dodger fans, what if I told you that despite being the best team in baseball, the Dodgers might be quietly admitting something's wrong? Something that, if not fixed, could come back to bite us in October? Stick with me, because what just happened behind the scenes is more than a minor roster tweak. It's a clear sign that the Dodgers are seeing something they don't like, and they're making moves to fix it. But what exactly is going on? Let's break it all down, piece by piece. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because I want to know if you're seeing the same red flags I am. Let's go! The move that raises questions. Alright, let's start with the news that set everything in motion. The Dodgers just acquired outfielder Steuart Berroa from the Toronto Blue Jays for cash considerations. And look, on the surface, this doesn't scream blockbuster. He's not a power hitter. He's not a top prospect. In fact, he was hitting just .195 in AAA Buffalo before this trade, with only 4 RBIs. But here's the thing, this move isn't about his numbers. It's about what his acquisition signals. The Dodgers are quietly acknowledging a problem in the outfield. And when a team is good and as calculated as the Dodgers starts making adjustments like this in May, you better believe it means something. What's really going on in the outfield? Let's be honest. The Dodgers' outfield situation hasn't been ideal lately. Teoscar Hernandez landed on the 10-day IL on May 6th. Dave Roberts said he could miss about 2 weeks if he progresses well. But what if he doesn't? That's the question nobody's answering. And then you look at the rest of the outfield. James Outman? Not exactly tearing it up. Michael Conforto? Not producing consistently. And Chris Taylor? He's barely getting at-bats, even though Conforto's struggling. Why isn't Taylor getting more reps? That's a mystery in itself. So now we've got a gap, and the Dodgers know it. Bringing in Berroa might seem small, but it's a move that says, we're not happy with the depth. We're looking for answers. Could Mookie be headed back to the outfield? Now here's where things get interesting. With the current state of the outfield, and Teoscar out, is it time to move Mookie Betts back to right field? Mookie's been playing shortstop and holding his own, but he's an elite outfielder. Gold Glove level elite. If the Dodgers feel the outfield defense is slipping and the bats aren't getting it done, don't be surprised if Mookie ends up back in right, even temporarily. Yes, it might shake up the infield, but with the way Miguel Rojas has been playing defensively, it might just work. And honestly, a Rojas-Gavin Lux middle infield might be good enough for now. The Berroa profile. Let's take a quick look at Steuart Berroa. He's 25 years old. Played 28 big league games with Toronto last season, hit .189 with no homers and just 1 RBI. Not eye-popping numbers, right? But Berroa does bring something the Dodgers value, speed and defensive versatility. He's got a good glove and can cover a lot of ground. He's a high-effort player. The kind of guy who might sneak onto a postseason roster if he proves he can handle the lights. Again, this isn't about stats. This is about the Dodgers testing out options to protect against injuries and underperformance. They're being proactive. And as fans, we should be glad they're doing this now, not in September. The rotation shuffle. Now let's talk pitching. Clayton Kershaw is coming back this weekend. Yes, you heard that right. Clayton Edward Kershaw, the legend himself, could be back on a major league mound very soon. And that brings up a big question. Do the Dodgers stick with a 5-man rotation or go with a 6-man setup? Why does this matter? Because of pitchers like Yoshinobu Yamamoto. In Japan, he pitched with 6 days of rest regularly. And guess what? When the Dodgers gave him that rest earlier this season, he was lights out. But when they trimmed it to 5 days, his performance dipped. Same story for Imanaga with the Cubs. Japanese pitchers are built for longer rest periods. So here's the theory. With Kershaw back, the Dodgers could return to a 6-man rotation, giving Yamamoto and others the rest they need. And that might mean rookie Landon Knack stays up. Knack's ERA is sitting at 4.61 with 12 strikeouts in 13.2 innings. Not elite, but solid. He's shown flashes. If he continues to prove himself, he could be that 6th starter. especially if the Dodgers want to be careful with Kershaw's workload. Freddie Freeman's ankle. Now, a quick but important update on Freddie Freeman. He's leading the National League in batting average, .376, and slugging, .734. But what you might not know is that he's been dealing with a nagging ankle issue all season. According to Jack Harris of the LA Times, Freeman undergoes about an hour and a half of ankle treatment before every game. That includes taping, massage, and even heel lifts in his cleats for stability. The team's medical staff says the ankle could be fully healed by the All-Star break. But that's only if things go smoothly. And with Freeman playing every day and running hard, I'm not 100% convinced it'll magically heal by mid-July. What's clear is that Freeman's playing through pain. And as fans, we need to appreciate just how much he's getting it out. But at the same time, we've got to protect this guy. We need his bat in October, not just in June. Oh, and Freddie, please stop trying to steal bases. You've got 0 steals this year. Let's keep it that way. Stay at first, swing the bat, and keep doing what you do. Looking ahead, Kyle Tucker and the future. Before we wrap up, let's look ahead for just a second. Because yes, the Dodgers are thinking long-term too. Dodger Nation recently hinted that the team could make a serious run at Kyle Tucker in free agency next year. And that tells you something else. The front office knows the outfield needs help, not just now, but moving forward. Conforto? Only signed through this season. Taylor? Not producing. Outman? Still inconsistent. Paez? Contributing now, but will he keep it up? This move for Berroa is the front office telling us, we're not standing pat. We're adjusting on the fly. We're building toward October and beyond. So here's my final thought, Dodger Nation, I'm not panicking. We're still the best team in baseball. But we'd be lying to ourselves if we didn't admit there are a few cracks in the armor. Luckily, the Dodgers see it too, and they're already patching things up. That's what championship organizations do. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Steuart Berroa has a real shot at making an impact? Should Mookie move back to the outfield? And what do you want to see from the rotation when Kershaw returns? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat of Dodgers news. Let's keep believing, let's stay locked in, and most importantly, let's go Dodgers!